invite brothers, man, to keep the good music coming, you know. There's some other brothers and sisters out there that got some music, but most on SoundCloud.
11 is it?
But now we're in, night 11. Well, we can count, make sure we got it right. Alright? We know the Most High gave us the numbers, right? Psalm 90 verse 12. But class tonight, the Lord of hosts. Right? The Lord of hosts. Right? So we can if you had somewhere to go off top. We know the Most High is a man of war.
Yes, that's right. We're going to get that. We got
to open up with that, man.
Believe that.
Yeah, all right.
We're going to go start there.
The Lord of hosts, because I got a few precepts, my brother got a few precepts, but the class tonight is the Lord of hosts. So to set the tone and the theme.
Yeah, man, because we got to get some understanding, man. You know, we haven't established that with this school, you know what I'm saying, when we came here, that the Most High is a God of hosts, right? Of God of an army, man. He is a man of war. He is not what that depiction that they gave us, that image in our head of God being all soft-spoken, and he's very, and he is long suffering, right? And merciful. But don't tempt it. You can't get that twisted when you hear that merciful. And you know what I'm saying? They even say he's pitiful too. You know what I'm saying? But don't twist it and think he only like that towards his people because he loves us, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But don't not like how they depict him. He's sitting back and getting hand-fed grapes by midget Cupid angels, and he's all love, and you know nothing can make him mad. He doesn't get upset. You know what I'm saying? The only emotion he got is all love, but we got like what, six emotions? Six? Right. You know what I'm saying? No, man.
Bunch of characteristics.
Right. All right. So we're gonna start at Exodus,
chapter 15.
Chapter 15. 15. Okay.
Now you read it down, man. You read it down. Exodus chapter 15, start at verse 1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord.
Oh, see. Go ahead, bro. So Moses and the children of Israel is singing a song unto the Most High, man. Go ahead, bro.
And spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea.
You see that? And now horses don't, you know what I mean? They're mules that give us rides to point A to point B, and they do work for us, right? Labor for us. Most High drowned all the Egyptians' horse. He killed their firstborn of their cattle. You know, he drowned their horses after they came to try to pursue us, to bring us back into bondage, to let them know that these are my people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a war god. Read.
Verse 2, the Lord is my strength and song.
And that's what he's supposed to be to us. He's supposed to be our strength and our song that we meditate on every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
And is become my salvation. He is my God.
He is what?
He is my God.
See, Moses put what you call that pronoun, something pronoun when it's personal, like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Like
what is called?
Possessive.
Moses put that possessive on it, man. He is my God. He didn't say he's the whole world's God, right? He said he's my God, but he's speaking. But this is Moses and the children of Israel singing a song together. So this is Israel saying that he's my God. Go ahead.
He is my God, and I will prepare him an habitation. My father's God, and I will exalt him.
Right. See, he's my father's God, and I will prepare him a habitation. A habitation of what? To dwell amongst the nation of Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can't build a Most High no house, right? He already got him a house, man. He in the heavens of heavens. Go ahead.
Verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Read it again.
The Lord is a man of war. And the Lord is his name.
Right. So we cannot get that mistaken, man, for effeminate, like they got, what's the little wave that's going out there? Most High is part male, part female. That Kemet garbage, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they say. Right?
Right.
And then and even Christianity, they try to mix it to Mother Nature, right? Trying to give the woman the praise. That's what America's all about, right? Trying to give
Mother Nature,
woman
and
praise.
the other one is you got Mother Nature and goes right along with that the Mother Nature top thing comment.
Right.
It'll come to me in a second.
It'll come to you.
But Psalms, I want to give precept real quick.
Okay.
Psalms 47 verse 2. We read Psalm chapter 40, verse 41. It goes right along with what we're reading. About this song, man. Because we know Psalms are what? Songs.
Right.
Yeah, Psalms 47, we start at 1.
All right. Psalms 47, verse 1. To the chief musician,
Right.
a song for the sons of Korah. Clap your hands,
Right.
all ye people. Shout unto the God with the voice of triumph.
Hey, this how you know this is a so-called black man's book, man. It's our history, right? Hear that clap your hands, all ye people. You know that clap your hands,
Clap your
everybody.
hands. Yes, stomp your feet. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody
It's
over
always
here
in our
say,
spirit.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
you over here say, yeah, we always had the crowd, but we started that trended that. Now everybody's big waves starting to go on. America take it and whatever.
Take it and defile it.
Right.
Clap your hands, all ye
people.
And we know who the people we talking about right here.
Shout unto God with the voice of triumph.
Right, voice of triumph. So that goes into what? We just read the Lord is a what? A man of war. What did triumph? Triumph in what? That's war right there. We ain't triumphing the song.
Right.
Right? Go ahead, verse 2.
For the Lord most high is terrible.
You see that? Read on.
He is a great king over all the earth.
See that? For the Lord, the most high, right, is terrible. What that mean? That goes into he's a man of war. Like the brother, like you said earlier, that's killing, that's wounding. Right? Then that's like merciful, everlasting. Right? So there's a balance in there.
Right.
Most High is terrible. He is a great king over the earth. What that's telling us the Most High is in control of everything, right? That's when the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So we understand why the prophecy tells us why and why things are set up the way they are right now.
Let me get this next couple verses up. It says, verse 3, he shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loved.
See that? That's why that goes. That right there. That's because the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Right. That's the loudest. The mouths of the Most High has spoken. He shall subdue the people under us. Right. So that's what people understand. Well, you can't bear arms right now. Right. That's where that patience comes in.
He's the Lord of hosts, man.
He's the Lord
God
of
war. He set it off. You know how you got that homeboy that when you know what I'm saying, that hot head, that when you hit the glove or something, he always set off a fight or something, even when you ain't even trying to fight and y'all maybe get bumps and bruises or whatever. But yeah, man, the Most High sets it off. He won't to jump it off, man. Nobody say vengeance is of me. Right. I'm popping it off, man. I'm gonna let him take it, man. Let him get it. Let him pop it off, man. Right. I like that, man.
Right. He shall choose our verse 4 real quick. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, who he loved. He shall choose our inheritance for us. That's the kingdom of heaven. Right. Right. And of course, we would like to have the kingdom come right now, but that's not on our watch, bro.
Right.
That's where patience and faith of the saints comes in.
Right. All right. Where we going? Back easy?
I was in Exodus, but I know we finished that piece, though. I was a man of war. I know we want to, set that tone. In this class tonight, the Lord of hosts. We talking about the Most High, right? We know his name ain't Lord. It's Yahweh.
Right, man. All right, we're going to Deuteronomy 7 then. Deuteronomy 7 verse 21. Right?
Right. All right. In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 21. Thou shalt not be affrighted at them.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord thy God is among you.
Right. He's talking about these other nations when we went into these, right? And now, too, he's talking about present now, too, man. We shouldn't be affrighted at them, man. Only fear the Lord, man. Thou shalt not be affrighted at them. Go ahead.
For the Lord thy God is among you, a mighty God, and a terrible.
Right. A mighty God and a terrible God. You say that in the church, well, they gonna cast you out the church, man.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna swear you said something wrong. You ain't read that in the Bible. It's there.
Right.
The Most High wants you to know He's a mighty and terrible God, man. And He's amongst you, right?
Right.
That's the habitation what Moses and Israel sung to the Most High. We gonna make Him a habitation, yeah, amongst us, man. You got a God that mighty and terrible. You don't want to get rid of Him. You want to always have Him around, because you know you're gonna be safe. For goodness sake, this is the man that made the heavens and the earth and us.
Right. Right.
That's it.
I'm going to finish that.
Okay.
For the Lord thy God is among you, a mighty God and terrible. 22. And the Lord thy God will put out those nations before thee by little and little. Thou mayest not consume them at once.
Right.
Lest the beasts of the field increase upon thee.
Right. That's the reason why we couldn't consume them all at once, man. We could have. He know we could do it, but then you got all the beasts. You got, you know what I'm saying, all the beasts and animals out there, right? Lion, tigers, and bears, and the gazelles, all of them. You know, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? They gonna multiply, and then what? They gonna outnumber us, man. So we need them heathens to. You know what I'm saying? Esau had to go be poachers, like they was.
Right.
Right. And Africans too, man. Make them a couple bone necklaces and all that, man. That's what they do, man. Poachers, right? So, beautiful, man.
Right. Verse 23.
Go ahead.
But the Lord thy God shall deliver them unto thee, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction until they be destroyed. See, this is war stuff right here.
Right, man.
And he shall deliver their kings into thine hand.
Right. And you know when a king come into your hand, the whole kingdom is subdued, right?
Right.
Because it's going to be off with his head. You're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to make him a servant. The king never get made a servant. He gets put to death, man. That's why everybody in his kingdom fear you and fall under, you know what I'm saying, your rulership. You just put their king to death. Right. So the Most High said He going to deliver their kings into our hands, man. Go ahead.
And thou shalt destroy their name from under heaven.
You see that? And He gonna allow that to happen. That they're destroy their name from up under heaven. Mean you gonna wipe out them, their offspring, and their wife, right? So, and, you know what I'm saying? And their family. You're just not gonna be a trace of them, man. Destroy them from under heaven.
Right. And that's what happened to the children of Israel, right? Psalms 83.
Right.
That the name of Israel may be no more remembrance, but the Messiah, they said that in Deuteronomy.
Right.
Right? Verse, in 24. And he shall deliver their kings into thy hand, and thou shalt destroy their name from under heaven. There shall no man be able to stand before thee until thou have destroyed them. Right. That's what it said, the Lord of hosts, man. We can get more understanding what this is going into. Man.
Right.
What the Most High is about, not like the brother was saying, who we were taught, man, with that image and the philosophy that came behind that, from what we're reading. Thus saith the Lord, right? I'm gonna go on and finish this out. 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. We said their gods, right? We're not talking about, that's the paganism we're doing these holiday seasons right now. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein. For it is an abomination to the Lord thy God.
Right. When we dealt with a nation and we destroyed them, you don't take the spoils off their earrings and necklace, and the Most High didn't want that. You'll defile yourself with that, man. I'm saying only some at certain occasions we did that, and we burnt them. You know what I'm saying, to make sure to purify it, right? The gold and the silver. But in most cases, the Most High didn't want us to touch none of it. Burn everything first. Burn everything, man.
Right.
You know?
Tear it down. Right. Terrible. That's that terrible.
It said, it will be, unless thou be snared therein, because the Most High sin, you know what I'm saying? You'll be snared therein, and it is abomination unto the Lord thy God.
That's the point, right?
It's unclean. All abominations are unclean to the Most High, man. Go ahead.
Verse 26, neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it.
Right.
But thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing.
Right, man. It's a cursed
You
thing.
want to be around, like
right.
you're saying, you want attached to you.
That's beautiful, man. So this is the Lord of hosts, man. Right? We got more in Deuteronomy 10 if we want to go there. You know what I'm saying? 17.
All right, we book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17. See if somebody chime in. Can you see that?
Seriously.
All right, we got some company sometime.
I'm watching from Sarasota. All right, sis.
All praises. Yeah. Tonight class, Lord of hosts. Right, we're in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17.
Right, the Lord of hosts, man. Right? Yeah, we could go on days talking about the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we really don't know him all the way 100%, man. We're just starting to know the Most High, man.
Right.
And this marvelous work that he did, just by this miracle alone, by allowing these records to be, you know what I'm saying, preserved for us, man, all this time.
Right.
And nobody could say, the heathen was all in our words and everything. But I don't think he knows you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think he knows everything about it, man.
Yeah, no idea, right?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, man.
Deuteronomy 10, 17.
Right.
For the Lord your God is God of gods.
Did you see that? For the Lord your God. He's the God of gods. Why? Because the Arab man got his own God, right?
Right.
Which is the damn rock over there in Mecca, over there. All right, Chinese, the Asian man got his own God, right? Buddha,
Hindu, right?
You know what I'm saying? And the so-called East Indians, right? They got their own God, right? Mm-hmm. The like 6-armed little thing or whatever it is, man. They got a lot of gods, really, but and Africans got their own gods, man. Everybody got their own gods. Our God, he is the God of gods. Because he made us and them to make and then he made them to make their own God, right? We got to kick that back on, right? We're finna get Periscope back on, YouTube viewers. Bear with us just for a second. Yeah. Getting that bar on that day. Maybe I gotta put my thing on.
It's still a couple more seconds. I'll be able to. We'll see. Given it's still streaming.
Right. So yeah. So he is the God of gods, man. He created all. Yeah, he created all, but he created, you know what I'm saying? Just like he got the right hand, he created the left hand also, right? Right hand is stronger for most people than the left hand. Some people, left hand stronger than the right hand. So you got a nation that's stronger than the other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 fingers, but each one of them look different, right?
Right.
And they got their own strength, right? 5 fingers on each hand, right? So the Heavenly Father he's the separatist, man. Right? And he's the God of gods. The Lord of hosts is his name. The Most High Yahweh is his name. Just a second. So I'm gonna go. Let me read that real quick. Deuteronomy 10, verse 17. It says, "For the Lord your God is the God of gods and Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. Right? And that regardeth not persons, man. He don't give a damn about your feelings, man. How you feel, right? Or what you think, how it should have such and such should have went in lifetime, right? He knows how it's supposed to go in lifetime. Oh man, my grandma ain't supposed to die today. She was supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Why would he let her die this young or something like that? No, man, you don't dictate what goes on, man. The Most High, He's the God of God, Lord of Lord. He created all, right? And He can do whatever the hell He want to do. So it says He regardeth not persons nor taketh reward, right? Verse 18, He doeth execute the judgment of the fatherless, right? Because if a child don't have a father, who's gonna stand up for him, man? His mom? Mom ain't worried about that. Mom worried about doing her own damn thing, man. Right? The independent woman, right? So the Heavenly Father got to execute judgment for the fatherless, man. These young brothers out here that don't know, you know what I mean, know what's going on in the world. Everybody's out to try to get something up out of them, right? You know what I'm saying? And then it says, and the widow, right? The sisters out there that don't have a husband, right? Their husband died, right? Put it that way, because that's what a widow is. When a woman's husband died, man. So it says he doeth execute the judgment of the fatherless and the widow, and loveth the stranger, right? And why is it saying he loveth the stranger? That's not talking about a stranger of another nation. That's talking about one of our brothers sojourning in our. We could get that real quick, man. We could get that real quick. I know it said it's one in Judges, right? But we're gonna finish reading that out.
What, verse 18?
Yeah.
Right. He doeth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger, in giving him food and raiment.
And doing what?
And giving him food and raiment.
Right. And read 19.
19. Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Okay, yeah. So it is saying that.
Breakdown
right. It is that's how all these nations would be blessed, right? It's saying, you know what I'm saying, the stranger, he do love it, the stranger, just to give him food and raiment, right? So that, you know what I'm saying, the Edomites, yeah, he gotta get him food and raiment, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna just get, hey, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't our time yet, right? Right? And they're still part of his creation, right? Let me go to, I could get it in the gospel too. Let me get in the gospel real quick, bro.
Right. And that's the way, like, you know, the servant is supposed to be. Not where, like, the Esau, when the Greeks took over, came in power, they just, you know what I'm saying, evils multiply.
Right, bro.
You know what I mean? But that's not how we're supposed to be ruling over the heathen. Right? Or being in servitude. Right? So that's why that payback, that vengeance in mind, that Revelation 13:10 has to come into effect. You know? You're not supposed to cut your servant off from their heritage. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to cut your servant off from their heritage.
Matthew 5. That's where it's at. Matthew 5, verse 44.
St. Matthew chapter 5 verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Oh, it's verse 45, my bad.
45, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good.
You see that? He make the sun not just to rise on the Israelites, man. These heathen bastards get some sun too, okay, because they own our planet with us, man.
Right.
Because he made the world for our sakes, man.
Right.
We can get that too, man. Beautiful. Go ahead.
And sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust.
Right. Sendeth rain on the just and the unjust to give them what? Food. You know what I'm saying? So he get them food and raiment, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
All praise. That was good, beautiful right there. Right. The Lord of hosts, man. You know, in control of all, right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, man. chapter 32. Yeah, we can start at verse 1.
All right. Deuteronomy 32, verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth.
See that? And that's how the earth was created. How you say the water, the rain, the sun coming up and going down, the moon giving her course, the stars giving their course, right? Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. Right? And that's all of this is Moses was sung, but you know how these parables, or wisdom is double, right? Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak. And hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Right? Go ahead.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
You see that? So I continue everlasting righteousness. Go ahead.
My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
Right, because Most High, we know, is control of everything. So yeah, everything that we look at, we come out in the morning, all that morning dew. Yeah, I know. Our Periscope went out, so it is what it is. We got YouTube and Periscope. We just want to come back with the signal. Let's try to do something. But
I can turn my thing on.
We try it again. Right. So, and that was verse my speech shall distill as dew as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Right. The Most High, that's what does that from the night to day. How the earth and it operates. Right. Go ahead, verse 3.
Verse 3, because I will publish the name of the Lord. Ascribe ye greatness unto our God.
Right, go ahead.
He is the rock. His work is perfect.
Right.
For all his ways are judgment. A God of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he.
That's why we always say, trust in the Most High with all thy heart and lean not on understanding. You see, the Most High will never go back on his word. So what we got to do, we got to keep ours. We know we going to meet it. You say, meet you halfway. It's a guarantee. Right? A God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is he. Go ahead.
They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation.
You see that? They have corrupted themselves. How'd that happen? Broke the covenant. You see what I'm saying? They have corrupted themselves. The Most High ain't do nothing to us. He gave us eternal life and rulership of the earth, man. And what we do, they have corrupted themselves.